J Flow, this is why I treat you the way I treat you. You know the respect I have for you, how I talk to you, how I shake your hand, you know, all that. Whatever. The good things, right? I don't trust a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, to this day because, you know, a certain individual, I ain't gonna say his name. I think it has everything to do with perfecting your craft.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not gonna go up there and not know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing.
Like you gotta. I feel like once you tap into something that you want to do, you figure out what you want to do. You figure it out. You stick to it.
The harder you grind, the bigger you dream.
The harder you grind,
The bigger you dream.
Hey, the harder you grind,
the bigger you dream.
Whoa.
The harder you grind,
the bigger you dream.
The harder
you grind, the bigger you dream.
Let's get it, let's go.
The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said you're up and I'm up. Y'all now tuned in to the Grind Hard Dream Big Show. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
Back at it again, man. Boogie the Goon, man. What's up, Jay?
What's up, man? How you feeling today, bro?
I'm good, bro. How was your Thanksgiving?
Man, Thanksgiving was great, man. I can't even lie, man. Just enjoyed time with the family, man. You know what I'm saying? God is amazing, bro. Nothing without God. Family supports us.
Alhamdulillah.
And we here.
Yeah.
Nah, for real, man. So, like, for the people that don't know, like, your upbringing, your childhood, where you was born, where you was raised, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Temple Hills. I went to Hillcrest Elementary School. From there, I went from Valley View to Overlook. Then Francis Scott Key. My mom moved around a lot when I was little. She moved from there to Oxon Hill. You know, we moved to, Suitland. You know, and eventually my mom moved to, Accokeek in Bryan's Road and all of that, off 210. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I moved around when I was little. I got into, I'm gonna be real, I was a badass. I was a trouble kid. I got into a lot of stuff. I really felt like, when I was younger, I was really like pressured into a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I can make any clear, like that's really what it was for me when I was young. Like, I had to go through a lot as far as a kid. I got locked up a couple times. I guess I've been suspended numerous of times. My mom and dad can tell you that. I bounced around from my mom's house to my dad's house to my grandmom's house. I'm a survivor, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Still here,
For sure. So like, as you like navigated through all that, right? Like, I feel like, you moving and all that stuff, like being able to adapt though. I feel like that's something that's very, very important. So like, as you grew up and, transitioned into like adulthood, like what was that moment where you like, bro, I'm an adult?
To be honest with you, bro, it's gonna sound crazy, but when I had my daughter, and I was 23, you know what I'm saying? When I turned 23, it really like, I really had to snap into the mindset where it's like, bro, you're not young anymore. I know how these YNs like to be nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But when I was 23, I manned up. I had to man up at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Even like, I'm not gonna lie though. Even 23, me having my first daughter, I was still like one foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? But then I had my son when I was 25, and then I really was just like, it's over for me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop doing a lot of stuff that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I had to chop down. You know what I'm saying? So I cut it to a T, that made me, being there for my kids is what made me a man. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me an adult. I know a lot of people look at it like, I turned 18, I'm an adult. Nah, that ain't where it's at. You ain't really an adult until you get out your mama's house or your father's house. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, being able to fend for your own and all
right.
that stuff.
When
Right.
you ready to, when you at that age where you able to fend for yourself, that's when you can call yourself an adult. You know, I had a job when I was 12, bro. So the grind has always been in me. You know, I started off sweeping hair at a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Right then, right off 210, Nate and Corey's barbershop. Shout out to Nate and Corey. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
They gave me my first job. Oh, shout out my Uncle Brian too. They gave me he gave me the job. Actually, it really was Brian who gave me the job. My Uncle Brian who gave me the job. He's actually one of my personal barbers. I have two or three. Actually, I have three. He's one of them. He gave me my first job when I was 12. I walked in. They didn't. They were just a surprise. I guess they just seeing a bright kid. I don't know. Really what. I don't know. But I was already in the habit of cleaning, all of that. You know, my mom told me how to clean up at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Told me how to clean up at a young age. So, you know, I was cleaning up when I was about 5, 6, very young age, cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So I walk in the barbershop, I get my hair cut. My mom, she's talking to Brian, and I don't know whatever sparked it. He was just like, yo, like, I can give him a job. You want a job? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he's conversating with me too. So they all seeing the brightness in me. So they just like, yo, like, you want a job? I'm 12, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do. I was like, whatever. A little bit of money, $50, $60. That was a lot of money for us. You know what I'm saying? 12 years old.
If you know, you
Yeah,
know.
you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You 12 years old, $50, $60.
No bills, no nothing of that.
Man,
You
listen.
good.
I'm talking about Friday, Saturday, Sunday. $50, $60 each day from a barber, bro. I'm 12. I'm talking about it's probably about 6 barbers. I'm getting $50, $60 a day from them. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You add all of that
That's
up.
money.
You know
yeah,
what
that's
I'm
some
saying?
good chicken.
12
You know what I'm
years old.
saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Brian always. Come on, man. What's my man Brian name, man?
Grind hard, dream big, huh?
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what it is.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that what that does, though, at that particular time is just it installs the hustle in you.
Right.
And then
right.
on top of that, you see the people that see potential in you, right? They give you the opportunity to
Right.
put you in position and you take it
Right.
and you run with it
Right.
and you steward it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, all right, now that's an introduction to like everything else.
Right.
Because I know that I can work. I know I can fend for myself. And I'm just learning these habits early,
Mhm.
you know, because I feel like with jobs and whenever somebody gives you an opportunity, that also is a learning thing for you too. Because it's like, yo, I'm learning a skill.
Right.
I'm learning this situation,
Mhm.
how to adapt, how to adjust, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
In that particular situation, it's like, yo, okay, I can stack.
Right.
I can learn how to save early.
Right.
I can also learn how to work.
Right.
Then when I get that position, it's like, all right, bet, like, let me go ahead and build my resume or build my skills. And you were able to do that. So
Yeah.
salute to that, man. And
Yeah,
salute
thank
to
you,
the people
bro.
that believed in you and put that battery in your back early, man.
Yeah, man.
Because I see it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. It really was my mama, my grandmama, and my sister. You know what I'm saying? It really was them that really like, you know, pushed me to be, you know, that person. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I had to really grow up at a young age. Like I had to learn how to do a lot of stuff that certain kids they're not doing today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nowadays, you catch the kids on what? Roblox.
Yeah, they are Roblox, YouTube, Fortnite.
Yeah, you know, man.
You know what I'm
I would have
saying?
loved to be one of them kids, bro. Man, my mama used to tell me, man, you gotta, man, go clean them dishes, go sweep them stairs. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, I'm happy for my upbringing. I love my upbringing because, like I said, I wouldn't be the person I am today if that upbringing didn't happen. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm trying to say? So,
Yeah, that's a part of the story, and you got to own that, and that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, as we fast forward and we look at different things, like, you know, everybody's childhood different. Like, you know, being in the DMV, you know, the school you went to, the neighborhood you grew up in, it was just a certain aesthetic, like how you carried yourself. That was important. You know, everybody was wanting to be fly.
Yeah,
everybody wanted to have
Yep,
X,
yep.
Y, Z, but you had to work for it to get it.
They
You
didn't
feel what I'm saying?
understand that.
Right. It's
They don't
different.
understand that. It's different. I mean, it's different nowadays because now, you know, it's, you know, the world changed.
Yeah,
you know
completely.
What I'm saying?
Yes.
You ask me, bro, I don't know if y'all agree, but you ask me, the world changes what, every 5-10 years?
Yeah.
Y'all agree?
It's some things that definitely shift. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'd be
some
like,
things that definitely
I be like, bro, like it's a lot of the stuff that we did back then is totally different to how these people growing up nowadays. Man.
Yeah, I mean, you got a generation now where it's like when we socializing, like, nah, we was outside.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We
Right.
playing basketball, we
Right.
playing football
right.
without the phone.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
I don't need that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But now it's like they outside, but
Right.
this hip and hip. It's a
Right.
uniform.
Right.
Like, now I'm saying, I feel incomplete if I don't have it.
Right.
And it's like, whoa,
Right.
like,
Right.
you got to still socialize. You feel what I'm saying? Like, street lights on, you in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Or I could leave the phone in the house
My mama
because that's
was
how
playing.
geeked I could be.
My mama
I'd be
was
outside
playing.
being like, dang man,
Yeah.
I left the phone, but I was so excited to go outside.
Yeah.
And that whole, pandemic or whatever it may be, it's different. They
Yeah.
like, man, look, my version of fun is
Right.
ASMR. Let me go watch somebody else. And there's no knock to it, but it just shows you, like you just sat there and said, things are changing.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to adapt and all that, man.
I think we don't have a lot of strict moms like was your mom strict?
Yeah.
See, so
for
we don't
sure.
have my mom was my mom wasn't strict, but she was strict enough.
Fact,
You know what I'm
though.
trying to say? So if I think like it really plays a part in parenting too though. It don't really have everything to do with the kid, because you can make a kid sit down, man. Like you can make a kid sit down. That
Fact.
conversation with your kid, that real one-on-one, if you really got their full attention, you can pull that out of them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
trying to say?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can, all it takes is a conversation. You gotta talk. Y'all gotta talk to y'all kids, man. Like, see, I try to tell my kids, my daughter's 10, my son is 8. I try to tell them, like, they get into it with somebody in school or anything, or they get in trouble or something like that. Think first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, think. Because the last thing you want daddy to do is yelling at you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
it's just certain things you gotta teach a kid. And some people, you hear some people, I hate hearing it, but you hear people saying, "Oh, why you talk to him like that? They're so young." Woo woo. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. At my age, my mama was talking to me like that. I'm keeping it real with you. My mama was talking to me like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But I think you gotta think. I'm living. I'm 33, bro. I just turned 33 the other day.
Yeah, man. Happy belated, man. Happy
Thank you,
belated.
bro.
Happy belated. Happy belated. Happy
You know what I'm
belated.
trying? Like, I made it to 33 years, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? And I lived. You know what I'm trying to say? I had 2 life attempts. You want to get into that?
Yeah, we good, man.
Okay, so J Flow, this is why I treat you the way I treat you. You know the respect I have for you, how I talk to you, how I shake your hand, all that. Whatever. The good things, right? I don't trust a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, to this day, because, a certain individual, I ain't gonna say his name, but a certain individual, put me in a predicament where it was like, you gotta come with me. I know it ain't your business, but you gotta come with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't really gonna get too much into it, but an individual was giving him something. Mind you, the person I'm talking about, he's my former right hand man. You know what I'm saying? But a certain individual was giving my former right hand man, some stuff, and I'm knowing about it. But again, it's J Flow, you know me, bro. I mind my business. It's not my business. I ain't getting into it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's whatever you doing. That's what you got going on.
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with Boogie.
Right.
This certain individual, this guy that's looking for him, he really looking for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess my former right hand man was ducking him, dodging him, and he calling his phone, texting him, he not answering. You know the regular when you trying to duck somebody.
Yeah.
He not answering, whatever. So I guess he gets in his mindset where he knows, like, if I can't get you, find somebody closer to you.
Mm.
I mean, that's normally how it goes, though. Me knowing
how the street life is. I know how it go. I know how it is, and I understood it. But at the same time, that don't mean I had to agree with that situation. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So one day I'm at a gas station. I'm just going in. I think I'm about to go in to go get a backwood or something. I don't know. But I come outside. I walk out the door, and this dude is, walking up to me tucking.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, hey, what's up with you? Hey, get in the car. Get in the car real quick. I ain't gonna lie, J Flow. I don't want to say too much on this camera, but you know the kind of person I am,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Outside this.
Yeah.
So a normal situation like that, I'd have been prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for this certain reason, like, I wasn't prepared. You know what I'm saying? And
Take your time. Take your time, boy. We here. Take your time. Take your time.
I get why people don't trust people. You got a tissue?
We can get some.
I just really get why people don't trust people. Get in the car, he like, yo. Good luck, bro. I get in the car. He like, yo, where your man at? This being my right hand man, my loyalty run deep. So I wasn't gonna tell him where his man was at. Cause I had to live with that. I couldn't live with that. Man lived in my house, shared my shoes, ate my food. Know my mama. My father, my sister, all of them. So to be backstabbed by somebody like that, it hurt. This is why I treat people the way I treat them now, because I can't have a repeat. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to bust on y'all shit cry like that, but
Nah,
my
cool.
bad, y'all.
Nah, you good.
This shit real though.
Nah, you good.
I do it
Nah,
real
you
life.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
You good. No. You good, and you
I do
standing
it real
strong.
life.
You good. You standing strong, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because it's situations like that, or where things where you find out like, whoa. Because like I said, for me, to be honest, from man to man, like, I can have a lot of followers, follow me on social media, but when I tell people all the time, I can count on my hands how many friends I have.
Right.
That be really that
Nah, for
though,
real.
because it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. From one brother to another, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's rough because the light you have, or whatever it is, like when you got a gift and you got something going on, it be busy sometimes, and it get busy for certain reasons, and it's like the noise be so loud. You like, why is it so noisy? Just like,
Right.
turn it off.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I salute you for sharing that and being vulnerable, because it's been times where I ain't have everything all together. You feel what I'm saying? Or I thought it was this, but it ended up being that. I didn't even know. I ain't had the discernment to depict like, oh yeah, you see what I'm saying? And you putting in you in a situation where you're elevating and you're growing, and that's like unexpected for you.
Right.
So how do you deal with the adversity? You deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I learned how to, I learned how to move with people now, this is why I appreciate everybody that rock with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love who love me, bro. I learned that from my brother Boone. Shout out my brother Ace Boone. He taught me that all the time. He say it all the time. I love who love me. I really understand what that means. Took me a minute to understand, but I really understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? So, these little situations, man. Like I said, it's more to it. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it. But like I said, I don't really want to.
No, you don't have
dig too deep into it. But like that, my former right hand man really hurt me with that. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it was like, I wanted to do something to him. I wanted to, but put me in that situation. Mind you, I was just about to have my baby girl at the time, my firstborn, Layla. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, I had to just cut him off. I ain't retaliate. I didn't go looking for him. Mind you, my daughter's helping me grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm really thinking like that. I ain't gonna hurt this man. But it's gonna hurt him to cut him off. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. I just ran into him. What's crazy is I just ran into him a few years ago. Maybe like 4 years ago. Around the same time, man, you did the first interview. Around that time, I had just seen him at a block party. And he thought he was going to have a conversation with me, and it wasn't happening. I told him straight up, like, bro, what you thought we was before, we'll never be. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, J Flow. You know how long it took for me to tell my mama that story? That what happened, like what really happened? It crushed my mama. Because that was like a son to her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mind you, he lived with us. He really lived with us for a few years too. You know what I'm saying? Like he really lived with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? From the house in Bryan's Road to the house in Aki. Like he really lived with us, gang. Like that's why I really like fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language,
No,
bro.
you good.
But it really messed me up because it was just like, bro, how can you do a person like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a person that has your back through thick and thin. Like, bro, I went to war with people for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Really, like the whole neighborhood. We basically going against the whole neighborhood. I'm going against the whole neighborhood for you because these dudes, they try and beat you up, or they trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got your back. Loyalty run deep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the kind of person I am. That's what it is with me.
Right.
So when you get that out of a person, you don't take that for granted, man.
Nah, for sure. And like I said, like we interacted through battle rap. Right?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just doing that. And when I saw you like performing it, I knew that it was more than music. It was more than just you battling. Like,
way more.
It was way more. Because what I see, like you just sat there and said, a bunch of emotions, whatever it is that you're going through, these thoughts, it's a platform for you to express, to get it out. Because it can no longer be in here. It has to come out. If it doesn't, it suppresses you.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, for you to, get into that, because, I know that, you loving to write, you loving to be creative and things like that, like, that moment for you when you started that, how now as you fast forward and seeing it now, like how beneficial was it for you now? How beneficial is it now? From like when you started to like now, you know what I mean?
What, from when I first started battle rap?
Yeah.
To now?
To now, yeah.
Well, when I first started, I really didn't, when you first start something, you don't really know what you're doing for real. You just
right.
You trying your hand, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I first started, mind you, my cousin is Ryder. You know that.
Yeah.
My cousin is Ryder. So I got in the battle rap because of him.
Got
I
you.
seen him, well, not because of him, but he motivated me to want to do battle rap.
Got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I started watching, what's his name? Cassidy.
Yeah, Cassidy.
Reed Dollars.
Yeah, Reed Dollars.
Murder Mook. T-Rex.
Yeah.
Rosenberg,
Yeah.
Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm naming greats, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm naming
It's
greats.
a lot of other people that you
Head
know.
Ice.
Yeah, Head
I'm naming
Ice.
greats,
You got
bro.
Head Ice. You
feel
had
me?
Goods.
Man, the
Surf.
good, the Surf. Oh, man, I'm naming greats, bro. So it's like, when you see these people rocking on stage, man, you be like, man, it look fun, man. It's like, I respect the craft, man.
Yeah.
If anything, I respect the craft. If anything, like the craft is just, it's beautiful, bro.
For
the
sure.
craft is beautiful, bro. Like, and it's just like, especially if you know what you're doing, you rap on a P level. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't know what I was doing when I first came in this at all.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Ryder was just telling me, like, cause I wound up calling him one day, like, yo, Ryder, I'm trying to battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He take me for a joke, J Flow. He take me for a joke, bro. He like, why you playing? I'm like, bro, I'm not playing. I'm serious, cuz I'm trying to rap.
Yeah.
He like, man, all right, look, if you serious, I'm gonna put these leagues in your hand, and you just pick whatever you want to, whoever you want to go to. I believe it was Pit Fights, BYB, remember that?
Yeah.
And CBG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said I wanted to go to somewhere wherever it was close to PG, because that's where I'm from.
Right, for
I
sure.
wanted to stay in PG.
Right.
He said CBG is where you need to go. So he put me in I get in contact with Q or Steve, one of them. I get in contact with one of them, like, yo, I'm a rookie trying to rap.
Yeah.
I wish Steve was here, because Steve would tell you better than I can. But he was like, I'm gonna put you on.
Right.
I'm gonna try you out.
Right.
He said, you versus G Ready, 1 round.
Right.
I'm like, all right. Let's get in my little bag. Let me see what I can. Man, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, J Flow. Watching it now, man, I was spending some bullshit, man. I was, man. I'm being real, man.
Yeah, for sure, because you know yourself.
Yeah,
you
man.
know yourself, and you it's like, I'm gonna tuck that.
Yeah,
I feel you.
But like I said, I didn't know what I was trying.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
For
But
sure.
they was telling me though, what was giving me motivation was they was telling me like, yo, you getting better.
Yeah.
I think after him, they made me rap against King H
King H, yeah.
at the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and that went great. Then every battle was just like, I just seen the elevation. I seen the elevation in myself. You know what I'm saying? So if you like from then to now, back then I ain't gonna lie, I look at my bars now, that shit was trash. But like now, like I say when I really started like really tapping into my pen for real, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. When I really, really started tapping into my pen, I say 2022.
Got you.
When I really started tapping into my pen,
Okay.
about 2022.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was just writing to make a round,
Right.
make it sound, because I know how to rap.
Right.
Everybody knows this. I know how to rap.
Right.
I know how to do music. I know how to write battles. Whatever. I know how to rap.
Right.
Nobody can tell me I can't rap.
For sure.
I'm not going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
show
for
you
sure.
every time.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm
Right. For
saying?
sure. For sure.
So I get in, into that bag. I started pushing my pen more. Like I wanted to write different. You know
Got
what I'm
you.
saying? Like how I used to write,
Yeah.
I wanted to like switch it up a little bit. Started writing different. So like now, I feel like my pen is super elite. Like super elite now. You know what I'm saying? Because I write on a different level than when I used to write. Mind you, I don't sound like nobody.
Nah, you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
You know, bro.
Yeah, you don't. Nah,
I'm like,
you
no,
don't.
because how many people we know? How many people we know they said, bro, you sound like Twerk.
Yeah.
You sound like Nitty.
Yeah, you sound like somebody else. Yeah.
Surf.
Yeah.
You sound like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you get
it's
all
so-
these comparisons or
Yeah.
whatever like that. But nah, when you Like I can truly say, like, and people that know me, I love battle rap.
Right.
I will keep it a band. I will
Right.
keep it a stack. Nah, you don't sound like nobody, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You don't.
Thank
Because you have your own uniqueness
Right.
to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it goes a lot. It's a lot into it that people don't see. Like the outsiders could be like, oh yeah, man, I heard, that sound before or whatever.
Mhm.
But you have to really be in it to know it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, that's why it's hard to do what you do.
Yeah.
You can't just up in there and just, hey man, I'm a rap. I don't even care if it's like
Yo, somebody told me
somebody
that the other
that's
day.
like, hey, I don't care who it is.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can put me in front of whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my 16 gonna be better than you don't
Yeah.
know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you remember?
it
You
really
know?
takes time to do that. You
You
feel
know
what I'm saying?
Puff, right?
Yeah.
So one of Puff close friends just told me that the other day. Matter of fact, last weekend he just had a event.
Mhm.
He told me he same thing you just said, man. Man, Boogie, I can't do what you can do, bro. I don't care. I tell Puff all the time, man. That stuff ain't easy. That stuff ain't easy. I'm like, man, bro. I think it has everything to do with perfecting your craft.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not gonna go up there and not know what you're doing. You
Yeah.
have to know what you're doing.
Like you gotta. I feel like once you tap into something that you want to do, you figure out what you want to do. You figure it out. You stick to it. My cousin always told me that. My cousin Jag. Shout out to my cousin Jag. He always told me that when I was doing music. You know what I'm saying? My cousins, period, on my mom and dad's side, they both motivated me to rap. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of motivation from my cousins, my older cousins. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So that like my cousin told me straight up, like, when you rap, I told him first I wanted to rap. I wanted to be like, I wanted to do music first. I didn't want to battle rap first. I wanted to do music first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about 8, 9, 10, something like that. Something around that. I'm rapping to him. He like, man, just stick to it. Stick to it. He was right, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it opens up a lot of doors when
Yeah.
you perfect the craft.
Right. So
Yeah.
I do music. People ask me all the time, like, they see I do battle rap, but they're like, dang, you do music? Yeah, I got videos out. I got a song out, video out with Shelly the MC.
Yeah, Shelly the MC.
You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you
That's
know.
what I'm saying,
man.
if you know, you know,
I've
right?
been working, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. When it came to music, I gave it up because it was just like, let's be real, bro. Like it ain't no light over here in Merlin for real.
Mm.
There's no light over here.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to grab. You gotta go. You know they tell you where you gotta go to make it big, bro.
Yeah, they tell you to leave and then go somewhere else.
Bro, come. It's a reason why they tell you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been hearing all my life. Yo, you gotta go to LA. You gotta go to New York. You gotta
ATL.
go to ATL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, why do you have to go to another state to make it somewhere, bro?
Right.
I've never understood that.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
So it was just like, bro, I'm really, I spend a lot of money. I'm a big spender, bro. I can't even tell you how much money I spent on videos.
Yeah. It takes a lot of
studio
investments for sure.
time.
Yeah.
I'm talking photo shoots,
Yeah.
promo.
Yeah.
Man, all that stuff play a part, man. You start looking in your pockets, man. You start, man, hold up, man.
Yeah.
Hold up. You know what I'm saying,
nah,
bro?
for sure, though. For
So
sure.
when we start hopping the battle rap, they tell me like, man, yeah, Boog, you can get paid. Shout out to Kales, man. Kales the first person that told me, man, you can really sit back and start getting paid in this battle rap game. She was the first person to like really like believe in me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to battle rap,
Yeah.
women wise, I ain't
Right.
talking about just
just,
women wise.
Right.
She was the first person to give me a shot, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Kales.
shout out to Kels. She's
Shout out
doing her
to Kels,
thing.
man.
You know what I'm saying? OSBL, they doing their thing.
Yeah, shout out
For
to
sure.
OSBL
For sure, they doing their thing.
You know what I'm saying? But I just, I just stuck to it, J Flow, I just, just stuck to the pen, like I said, battle rap really helps me with life situations I go through. Like,
For sure.
it's a lot of stuff I'm still not speaking about.
Nah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's a lot of stuff, like, I really go through a lot, bro. So when it be like even like, if you catch me in a battle, like, if you see me, like, completely turned up, like, my face is like, this dude is, like, on some, he on demon time. You know what I'm saying? You see me like that,
It's because it needed
I'm
to
getting
get
that
out.
frustration out.
Getting it out, yeah.
Getting it out,
need,
bro.
You need it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, some people don't realize that. Some people just think that, oh yeah, my rap's against yours.
Right.
It's not that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
it's not that.
Nah, it's never
'Cause
that.
I'm on the outside. I'm looking in, but when I look at the theatrics or the expressions or everything like that, that's like, nah, that word been sitting for months.
Yeah.
That word may have been
Yeah.
said for years.
Yeah.
Like years and
Yeah.
years and years.
Yeah.
And he needed to get that out.
Yeah.
Or she
Yeah.
needed to get that out, whatever it is. And then once it's released, that's when you get the but
Yeah.
it's finally out.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand.
Right.
They thinking like, oh, he's tripping or he's bugging or he needs to calm down. Look, you weren't with him when that situation happened.
You weren't with
her
shooting in the gym.
when it happened. You feel
weren't
what I'm
with
saying?
me shooting in the
So you
gym.
don't know the overall story of what transpired or what it took for me to write that
Nah, for
or
real.
even to get that out. And that's what I think that people have to understand when it comes to this. It's not just a sport
Right.
per se. This is battle, bro. This is life.
Yeah.
My mental has to be sharp.
Yeah.
Because I can, if whatever I feed my mental, I can sit there and get out
Yeah.
verbatimly.
Yeah.
The light work is easy when the shadow work is done. It's a lot of shadow work. That's
Say
what
it
people
again.
don't see.
Say it again.
You feel
bro.
me? The
Say it
light work
again.
is easy when the shadow work is done, but people don't know that.
I'm
You feel what I'm
telling you,
saying?
bro.
Because it's the preparation. Oh yeah, man, he gonna show up.
Yep.
He gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
They go 3 rounds and ain't nothing to it. I got him 2-1. I got him 3-0 or whatever it may be. But you don't know what it took to write round 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3. You
Yeah.
telling me 2:30 time limit, or you telling me 4 minutes? I got so much to write. Dang, I didn't even get to.
Man,
You
I,
know what I'm
I
saying?
get
You
to
dig?
I get writer's block sometimes too. Like,
And that's heavy too.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I be going through so much, bro. I be like, bro, I can't think of nothing, bro. I be real out trying to call my peoples and all. I'm like, man, bro, I can't think of nothing, bro. He like, bro, they like, bro, you Boogie, bro. Like, what you mean? Like, bro, I can't think of nothing. I got so much on my brain, bro. It be like, what motivate me to push it though, I'm not gonna lie. I think when I sit down, I really, really, really like block all the BS
Yeah.
out my membrane.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I really, really get to open my brain
Yeah.
right then and there.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta block all the BS out. Cause
Yeah.
if I got all the BS on my brain, bro, I can't think, bro.
Yeah, that's me too.
I
Me
can't
exactly.
think.
Like I said, you got all these tabs open. You just got to turn down the volume, focusing on what I got to focus on.
Yeah.
And you just sat there and made a great point. They'd be like, man, you Boogie.
Mhm.
I'm human.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
They
I'm
forget that.
human.
They forget that.
I'm a human,
Right,
bro. Like,
right.
I got emotions.
Right.
I got feelings. I'm dealing with some stuff.
Right.
Like, I'm Jay. Like, yo, we're human beings, bro. Like,
Right.
take us out of performance mode.
How do people do that? How do people
Like, you
deal
can't
with
forget that.
stuff?
You can't forget that.
Right, you
Like, bro,
can't
we
though.
human, bro.
No, you can't. But that's what I'm saying. How do you deal with stuff like how do you wake up in the morning, got all this stuff on your brain, and still just I man, listen, to the people that can deal with it, man, more respect to you.
It take a
man.
lot though, bro.
'Cause it
Because like
take
a
a
lot of
lot,
people
man.
that sit there and see that, like,
Yeah,
oh
'cause-
yeah, you know, he's like I said, a performer, right? Because a
Yeah.
lot of people look at it like, okay, it's a performance, but it's like, nah, bro, I'm a human being.
Right.
That just happens to
Right.
perform,
Right.
per se.
Right.
But when you got me in this box per se, and that's all you see, you don't know anything. It's like you see the performer, but you don't know the person.
Right.
So that's why I think it's so important for people to understand the person.
Yeah.
Because it's not just oh yeah, man, that's Boogie.
Right.
And he's just gonna rap and yeah, man, I heard of him. He
Yeah,
Boogie.
yeah.
He gonna be he gonna be dope. He gonna be like that, X, Y, and Z. But we're not gonna negate the feelings and we're not gonna negate him being a human being
Right.
and what it took for him to get to this point
Mm-hmm.
to get here. Because it takes a lot. Once you sit there and your name is called and you gotta sit there in front of your opponent and you rapping, that's the stage is already set. It's waiting on you to get there.
Yep.
But people don't understand what it took for you to get there.
Yeah.
They don't
Gotta walk in the shoes to really
understand that, right? You know what I'm saying? And it take a lot.
Yeah.
So those people that's been there since day one and you know, I call and stuff like that. The reason why I do that is because I just want to make sure your mental right.
Right.
I already know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what the game gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You my man, $100 grand.
Yeah, and
You feel what
let
I'm
me say
saying?
this on
I'ma
camera.
I'm gonna tell you that $100
This
grand.
is a guy that calls me on a regular
Yeah,
just to check on me, bro. You
Yeah.
don't want nothing.
that's what I'm saying.
Just to check on me. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah,
I
And
really
that's what-
respect
and
that.
that's what I try to tell people, bro. Like, it's not about. I already know what it is. If you sit there and tell me that I'm gonna be on one. I already know that.
Right.
I just want to make sure that the mental good.
Right.
When you walk in there, you already know what's going on.
Right.
We good. We on 100
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
To know that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, checking in on your people to me is so important.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit there and battle all day long, but if I ain't sit there and check on you, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna make me feel like I know the type of person I am.
Right.
And being genuine and leaning with the love, bro. That's
Just
what
about
it
to
is,
say,
bro.
you
Like
just
that's what
genuine,
it is, bro. Like
Yeah.
battle rap, we just sat there and hooped,
Mhm.
laughed,
Yup.
talked boxing,
All of that. Yup.
all that.
All of that.
Like it ain't just rap.
Right.
It ain't that.
Right.
You know
That's
what
why
I'm saying?
I respect people being they self. You know what I'm saying? And J Flo, you a person that, always been in my corner to stay and just stay being they self, and I always respected that
Fact.
about you.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You know what I'm
Through the
saying?
ups and the downs, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like
That's what
one
it
one
gonna
thing
be.
I can say about you, bro, it don't matter if it's a good day, bad day. You gonna make somebody happy.
Facts.
You gonna motivate
Yeah,
somebody.
Got
You know
to.
what I'm saying?
Got
That's
to.
one thing. That's why I keep you in my corner, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact, and that's why, and I just love to see the transition in the elevation, because regardless of what like the people say, and what makes me smile a lot when you're battling and it's over with or whatever, it's like there it goes, like you could be the underdog, and I believe that that's what you've been your whole entire life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
like I think of Uno, right? It's like no matter how many times somebody, situations in reverse, you were skipped, draw 2, draw 4, you always had the wild card, bruh.
Yeah.
And you embraced that in any situation and played it anytime you wanted to.
I love being an underdog though, J Flo.
Yeah, I know I'm him. Yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
I like being an
Yeah,
underdog
for sure.
because it's like, bro, I love when the people think I'm not about to do what I think, but I know I'm about to do.
Right.
Like, y'all keep cheering for this guy if y'all want to. That's cool. Watch what I do. He can rap. That's cool. I gotta rap too.
Right.
People forget that.
Yeah. You
I gotta rap too.
You do your part.
I gotta
regardless of
rap
what it
too.
is.
Yeah.
Regardless, and that's what I'm thinking, like, even with it, and that's what I'm saying, like with games, like games teach you strategy. Like I watch battle rap from a whole nother perspective now. It's like, oh yeah, who going first? Oh yeah, if he going first, it's a rap for me.
Mhm.
Nah, why'd you tell yourself that?
Right.
Because your skill set is your skill set.
Right.
Your angle is your angle. Your perspective is your perspective. It shouldn't matter in a sense.
Mhm.
If I know I gave my best, I'm gonna give my best,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna let the chips fall.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But you got all this animosity and outside noise from the outsiders, where you got to be able to turn that volume down, and I believe that you're able to do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's why I think it's a lot of attributes. It's like boxing. We always talk about boxing. It's like, okay, who could throw the first punch?
Mm.
You throw the first punch. Now I can endure that. I can come with something else. My jab is my foundation, so I know I can rap.
Right.
So I'm gonna lean with that all the time, right?
Mhm.
But now it's like, oh, I got a punchline. It's like boom, 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 boom. Dang, Brad, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this. But now it's a plethora of things where you have to build the endurance and the stamina to last long. If it's a 1-round battle, you know what you got to do. If it's a 3-round battle, I know what I got to do. I'm not gonna sit here and hit all gas round 1.
Right.
If I got to sit there and battle you,
Right.
and we going 3 rounds,
Right.
I can sit there and, all right, bet, let me go 35-40, 55-60. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and fast and furious.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
round
yeah.
3. You feel what I'm
That's
saying?
yeah.
But some people don't understand
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
When it's round 1, it's like, all right, bet. And if it's a 1-rounder, I know for a fact when I'm hopping in the car, if I'm not going 35 within the first 2 minutes, I know I need to
Outta
get there.
Yeah, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It's about stamina and pacing and understanding that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta really like. It's when you people prep different.
Yeah, they
you know
do,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure, for sure.
So when you get in that bag where it's like you about to write. I ain't gonna lie. Like me personally, I be sitting on stuff. Like, I be really sitting on a lot of bars, like throwaways. You know what I'm saying? So when they get to like feel like this, when I'm about to write a round or 2 or 3, whatever. I'm already thinking of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I got stuff already in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? That I can't wait to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I do that, so that's like people like, how you prep? Like, man, look, I be already having stuff. I'm that mode. My craft is like that, bro. Like it really heavy. It's really heavy. I got stuff that I'm already hoping to say something. Say already. You know what I'm saying?
for
Like
sure,
I'm
yeah.
already hoping to say this to the next opponent.
Right.
When I come back to battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Even now, me taking a break, I'm still writing stuff.
Yeah, as you should.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you're sharpening the craft as you should. It's
Exactly.
No day
So
off.
I can't stay in this
Complacent mode.
I can't
Nah.
do it, man.
No, you're not supposed to.
Can't do it, bro.
You're not supposed to, man. And throughout this all, bro, like, cause you, like I said, for one, you know what I'm saying, you're a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your kids, you have more to live for. You know, baby on the way, like you said,
Mhm.
and all that. Like, what's the self-care? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are some of those hobbies or some of those things that, you know, how you could pour into yourself? Because I know that the battle rap is therapeutic.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Us having conversations like this, it's therapy as well. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, what's the self-care for you, bro?
Family, bro. You a family guy like me? Family, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be around family a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
good.
that's my kids, my mama, my sister, my granny, my cousins. Family, bro. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I love getting up and going to work. That helps me. You know what I'm saying? With my mind too. Not only am I making money, I'm making peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean some people can, you know, they can go to work, mind all over the place, but they can still work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. But you know, I like to go to work with nothing on my mind. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I like peace, bro. I'm Muslim, so I love peace. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all about, peace.
For sure.
So I get you know, I get in my mind where it's like, you know, once I got peace, I got everything. You know what I'm saying? My kids, my mama, myself, I'm good, family. That's how I deal with self-care, self-love. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I love being around my family. I love being around people who love me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I don't want to be around nothing fake, nothing like that. Like even still, bro, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, bro. Me and my family bump heads a lot too. You know what I'm saying? We bump heads. We do. We recently just bumped heads. But you know, a family, you a real family, y'all gonna pull it back together. You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Love.
So again, like, I'm really a family man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I deal with it.
For sure. Nah, self-care is always good, man. I always find myself journaling. I've been doing some 5Ks. You know what I'm saying? Getting my fitness right.
Mm-hmm.
Health is wealth, man. And, you know, podcasting, man. I just love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like I said, God gave me a gift. I want to be able to share that with the world and let people know, like, if he could use me, he could use you too.
You
Come
gotta
on, man.
love what you do.
You
Tell
gotta love
him
what
tell
you
him
do.
again, J
You gotta
Flow.
love what you do.
You gotta love what you do, man. That's how you succeed in life. You gotta love what you do.
Yeah, you gotta love what you do, man. So like, for the person that's looking for the motivation, the inspiration, like, just the dream, grind hard, like, whatever it is, like, what would you tell that person, bro?
Stick to what you know. You know? If you feel like you want to try something, put your hands in, try something new. You know what I'm saying? I would say do your research first before you jump head first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to maneuver in situations. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't sweet. You know what I'm saying? I motivate myself, bro, just by getting up, knowing that it has to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It has to be done.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got that mindset where, you know, it's like, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do this, you can never be beaten, bro.
Facts.
You're going to always beat life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Anything you want to put your hands in, man, you just, like I said, you really just got to do your research on whatever you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you trying to do your research. Like me. I wanted to be a rapper. I had to do my research on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I motivated myself to be a rapper. Remember I told you, I said I got from my cousins, you know, that was my inspiration.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But my motivation was to keep going.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It got to be done. You want to keep doing it, got to be done.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just tell myself all the time, like, you know, if not you, then who?
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what
if
I'm
not
saying?
you, then who? Like
Right.
literally, like
Right.
if you told me years ago, God was gonna do this
Mhm.
podcast, go ahead,
Mhm.
motivational speak, or
Mhm.
go work with the kids,
Mhm.
all that. It's just being obedient
Mhm.
to what he was doing, and just being in those spaces. You know what I'm saying? Like me loving music and being around the battle rap, like that's self care to me.
Right.
That was just, I bet I'm not working. Let me go ahead and check out things I like. Podcasting, like I said, studying it
Mhm.
and getting good at it.
Mhm.
Like, bro, I don't even know how many episodes I have. That's like for real. I
You
don't even
sharpening
know.
your pen. It don't
But
matter
just
how many
sharpening
you
the
sharpening
craft
your pen, bro.
and understanding
Yep.
it. You feel what I'm saying? And that leading into community outreach and all these other things. I'm grateful, bro. I'm blessed that God has sent these people that have elevated me into space, man. Like, from my mom to my dad to like the whole family, my mentors, Kimberly Marshall, Backpack Jeff, like they've really seen a lot, bro. And the people that I've worked with and collab with, bro, like it's just a surreal thing, bro. But it's not surreal. Like God is like, bro, I've qualified you to do this.
Yeah.
And I want you and everybody else to know, like, bro, you are qualified to do whatever he told you to do, bro.
Mhm.
It takes discipline, it takes energy, it takes effort, and you've learned a lot, bro. And I'm proud to see the transformation, bro, and
Appreciate
the
you, bro.
elevation from that. Because
Appreciate you.
years ago, who would have thought the way that you would respond or show up and show out, even when your back is against the wall and you feel like you got to carry 1,000 pounds
Mhm.
for a situation, bro,
Mhm.
that you were able to maintain, stay focused, and deliver.
Yeah.
Not deliver for them,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
but deliver for
For you,
yourself.
for me. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's major and that's
Yeah.
big, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's so many times where we can, man, they count on me. I got to do it for them.
Yeah.
Nah, I pick me.
Yeah.
I pick me.
Yeah.
And I know I could do it for me.
Yep.
It's not my back against the wall and everybody. No, I'm going to show and prove, but I'm going to show and prove for me.
Mhm.
I got to prove to self. I ain't got to prove to others.
Yeah, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what you having to prove something to somebody, man. I'm man. Listen, I get it, but it's like me. I don't have to do that.
Nah, and
You know what I'm
you've
saying?
graduated from that space, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
We've
yeah,
all graduated from that
Yeah,
space
you know what
because
I'm
no
saying?
longer the pride and the ego no longer has to be there, bro. Like
Mhm.
we got to understand, like this is a blessing,
Mhm.
a gift that we sharing.
I feel like
People
once I showed you what I can do, the very first time, I don't gotta show you no more.
Right.
I don't gotta prove nothing to you no more.
Right.
I already showed you. You know what I can do.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
What I gotta show you.
Right. And I want people to know we got a community to improve, not impress.
Right.
Because everybody can get better, bro.
I like that. Improve, not impress.
Yeah,
I like
improve,
that.
not impress.
I like
because at the same time, it's like we all iron sharpen iron. You feel what I'm saying? Like if I wanted to hit the lab and get better, we could spar together or whatever it is. Oh yeah, Jay, I'm trying to do something in the community. I'm gonna holler at Jay for it. Oh yeah, man, you know what? I was thinking about, rapping or something like that. What you think about a cipher? Like
Mhm.
I can add value to your situation.
Mhm.
We can add value together, bro. Like
Mhm.
life is math, bro. We
Mhm.
gotta continue to, add value, subtract our pride and ego, and multiply our effort. That's how we're gonna be successful, bro.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it.
And we gotta help each other,
Yeah.
push each other, man.
Regardless.
And it's not enough of that. It's not
Yeah.
enough of that, and we need more of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Pushing
what we're
each
gonna
other.
do.
Yeah.
That's what
You know
we're
what
gonna
I'm
do.
saying?
That's
what
what
we
we're
here for now.
That's what we're doing, man.
That's what we here for now. We
Yeah.
pushing each other right now. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
I'm proud of
I
you.
love
too,
you.
bro.
I appreciate you because it takes a lot to do what you do. You're unique, bro. You're dope. You're a vibe. You're amazing, bro. Like
I appreciate that.
people need to hear things like that. You got a story that you were able to share with us that's going to be able to help other people, bro. So just know that you are destined for success, bro. And I'm
Thank you,
glad
bro.
to know that. And I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? You already know that for sure. You already locked in.
For
and
sure.
it's bigger than that, bro. It's always been bigger than battle rap. It's always been bigger than music or bigger than whatever, professional. What
Yeah,
do,
we
bro.
talk, man. When me and you talk, we talk about we talk about a lot of stuff, bro. It be stuff we talk about, bro. We be like, bro, I would have never thought we talk about this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, facts.
Like, bro, like me and J Flow last interview was mainly about my message was really towards the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember? So my message was really, and I'm gonna keep pushing that too, man, cause you kids, man,
you gotta know, man. It's not sweet out here, man. And these police, they not playing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? They not playing with y'all. And under no circumstances, man, you gotta go get a job. That's why I stay trying to motivate people to go get a job, man. These YNs, put them guns down, man. Go pick up them checks. You hear me?
Yeah.
Put guns down, checks up.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Go get a job.
Yeah.
Stop riding around this junk with guns and shooting and all that, man. And then what makes me mad, y'all killing the unnecessary, man. Y'all killing unnecessary people, man. Y'all hitting old ladies, babies. Oh, I don't like this, man. This is why I say, like, the game is over with for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been out the streets, but, you know, like, it's just amazing to see these youngins nowadays, man, and how they moving, man. It's disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, my mama would beat my ass if I was acting like these YNs nowadays, bro.
Yeah, that's why, I feel like that's why, I'm charged up to continue to help the youth, to show them the right way.
Yeah.
And if we don't do that, then we in the way, man.
Right.
We got to build the bridge and continue to, do that so they can have something to walk on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, with this, that's the goal, to let them know, like, yo, we leaders of the new school, we see you. We been there, we did that, or whatever y'all want to call it, and we're not too far from y'all. But we need y'all because y'all are the future. And if we don't pour into y'all, then we in the way.
Y'all ask y'all, I'm going to tell you why it's something. Y'all just ask yourself this. This is real talk, man. Ask yourself this, right? Just one day, just go in the mirror and look at yourself, right? Ask yourself, for every bullet that I drop, could I do a year for it? Could I do 5 years for it? Could I do 10? If you can't answer that, bro, get out the streets. Straight up. Because it's just like, with me, I'm going to tell you, bro. My little brother is I guess you could say he's a YN. I guess you could consider him as a YN. I try to tell him all the time, like, yo, bro, get out of the streets, bro. Go get a job. And then I'm just found out I'm about to have a nephew. You know what I'm saying? So that's making me motivate him even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, go get a job, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The streets ain't for everybody.
It's
That's why they
not.
made sidewalks.
Babe, exactly.
The sidewalks is the options, other
Exactly.
options.
Exactly.
I don't need to be off that.
No, but what it is with him in his situation, he's trying to be like his dad. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be too much like his dad. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. That's my OG. He trying to be too much like his dad though. You know, his dad was in the streets a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? So that's my guess. My guess is he trying to be like his dad. You know what I'm saying? But even that, bro, like, I don't think your father would have wanted that.
Yeah.
Be honest,
you're not living for only yourself.
Right.
It's your legacy.
Right.
What you after, man.
You
So, like,
you living for your mama, your
facts.
sister. You got
Yeah,
family, bro.
Yeah. You got to know your why in life.
Right.
You got to know your why in life.
Right,
and a lot of
man.
people have asked me that, like, who, what, where, when. My why, bro. If I know my why,
Yep.
I'm good.
I'm good.
That's
I'm
it.
good.
I know why I'm doing
good.
it.
Yep.
I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
my call to action.
Yep.
So, I agree with you, man. And like I said, for the youth, like I always tell them, man, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be anybody that you want to be in this world. Like, people going to tell you no. All you need is one yes. Like, you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. I'm not the person that was, perfect. We imperfectly perfect. But like I said, like, if God can use me, he can use you too. Like, don't be afraid to chase your dreams. Don't be afraid to be the person that you want to become. You know what I'm saying? Rome won't build in a day.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like I said, bro, I appreciate you. I'm always rocking with you. And like I said, I'm just glad to see this elevation, and you're going to keep going up, bro.
For sure,
You're going to
man.
keep going up, man.
It's only one way up, man.
Facts.
You know
And
what
you
I'm saying?
already know, y'all, the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said the harder you grind, the bigger you dream, man. And we out.
Appreciate you,
Love.
bro.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir. Ski. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. Hey, I ain't mean to keep looking up there. I ain't gonna lie.
Soundstripe.